2023 season was finally here after a long 9-month wait, and as usual, I was kicking my season off with an early doe hunt in my home state of Michigan. Even though it can be kind of hectic to find, field dress, and process the deer in a very short time, I typically try to get a doe early in the season to fill the freezer and test out my gear. As it always seems to go, when you're hunting the ladies, the boys always seem to crash the party. To no surprise, the field was covered in bucks right off the get-go without a doe in sight. So I had to play the waiting game. But knowing this farm really well, it kept me optimistic that a doe could appear at any moment. So until then, I sat back and observed while taking notes of what the bucks were doing. Living over 2 hours away, I'll take any observations I can get to help me out during the season. Got a bunch of bucks right now in the pumpkins. I mean, there's a ton of them in there. I don't see a single doe. Surprisingly, nothing's here in the apples, but I am getting destroyed right now by mosquitoes. So hopefully this happens quick. Well, it's September 17th, it's 8:02 a.m., and we just had to make a move. I was getting absolutely destroyed by mosquitoes, and I really think it was just because I set up on the grass there, but I moved on to some gravel here. I had a bunch of bucks in here this morning at first light, and although this is not the ideal situation where I have to move like this early, I know hunting this farm that's not going to make a difference, especially with no deer out in the field here eating the pumpkins. So I set up quietly, and hopefully something will come out again. We can get a shot at it. We do have a big rainstorm coming in here this evening, so hopefully the deer will be moving a little bit more before that front pushes through. Smoked that doe. Big doe just came out, 2 of them, and they came out. It's about 178 yards. Looked like a good shot. There's still some in there. We might try to sneak down and get another shot because I want a couple does out of here. So, deer down. We are in the pumpkin patch right now. I'm blending in with the orange. As you can see, it's the early doe season here in Michigan, and we just had a shot at a nice doe and watched her go down. Might be a little bit of a struggle to find her though. Um, it's going to be tough because everything looks the same. I know she went down and I have a good idea where, but we're just going to walk around and see if we can find her. But she's going to be good eating, that's for sure. Yes, baby. Nice doe down here in Michigan for the early doe season. It was a pretty far shot. It was 178 yards. And it's probably the furthest shot I've ever made in Michigan. So I'm just thrilled to get this doe out here, get some fresh back straps and jerky and hamburger. So the farmer will definitely be happy. He'll be getting a little bit of this. First deer of the year and a great start to the season. Yes, baby, yes.